So it rains a lot in Dalat, and usually whenever the rain stops, I would just go to a nearby cafe and just sit and sip some coffee. And while sipping coffee, I would usually later also observe like locals go by their life and what are they doing in day-to-day life. Just observing it and just looking at it. And usually these food stalls they open quite early in the morning, so you can see even at around 6 a.m. it is already bustling with people. And the homestay that I was staying in was quite near to this famous street called Dokna Bo, where I would just sit and just observe how locals ride on this very steep road. It needs quite a hell lot of expertise, I must say. And I also didn't miss the opportunity to ride on this steep road. It is once in a lifetime opportunity. And yeah, Lamdong Dalat is on a bit higher altitude at around 1500 meters and above. So there are definitely lots of hills and lots of trails where you can go for running. And I didn't miss a single opportunity to go for running on these trails to see these different wildlife. It is really nice to see this suburban rural part of Vietnam. And I would also go for trail running towards this famous mountain called Lang Biang, and they have specific designated trails where you can go. You can go by either by car or by uh, or or by running or by hiking. Also, you can go. They have proper trails. And the trails they were properly marked and I would say maintained. You just need to observe it carefully, and you wouldn't get lost. Actually, the very first time I went there, I got lost, but that was because of my I didn't pay attention to the signs. So they have signs on all the trees where you should go and where you shouldn't. So yeah, if you just follow those arrows, you will reach the Langbiang mountain. And because of a lot of rain, the trails were definitely quite muddy, and yeah, you just need to wear proper shoes for this trail. And I was there in the month of November, and November 1st, second week. So I didn't realize, but it was the month where it would rain a lot. Like every other day, it would rain, and because of that, you can see the trails. In some parts, they were totally full of mud, totally became like a gully kind of eroded. And while reaching Radar Peak area, you will see all these beautiful flowers they have. It's like a small
네?
green area.
건물 보이니까 사람이 잘 안 보여요. 요쪽으로 오세요. 이쪽으로 봐주세요.
And because of continuous rains, you will not be able to see much view from here. It would just be foggy. And here, after a significant amount of running, you can reach Langbiang Peak. And even from here, there is hardly any view. It is totally covered in fog because of the rain. So, of the three times that I went to Langbiang Peak, I was not able to see any view because it rains almost all the time. But now it's time to head back. And usually in the evening, I would go out for a short walk and go to this nearby cafeteria. It is a very beautiful place where you can just sit and relax. Yeah, so this is the cafe spot that I was talking to you about, and the name is Doknabo. Doknabo is the name of that narrow street that you have seen. So this is there, and I really like this place. Like, you can sit over here. Yeah, like you can sit over here just looking outside at the traffic. But I think that is how everything in Vietnam is like. Like, people, they just sit on the roadside where they are just barely close to the road and then just see what is happening around. So this is a perfect spot. You should come here. This is just nearby that narrow alley, that uphill road, Dokna Bo. And usually in the evening, I would also go for running on this lakeside. The lake is called Zuan Wong Lake. It is quite a beautiful and famous lake where lots of people come for running, jogging, walking. And you can see these beautiful street lights lit up in the evening time. It looks quite beautiful. They even change their colors. And after all that, I would just walk around the nearby market area and see the bustling traffic, the vibrant lights, and all that. Yeah, this is how my typical day in Dalat would look like. Not going to many touristy places, just walking around the nearby localities and just doing random things like this.